Hi, this is Sean Henricksen from the Sean Henricksen Law Firm, where we help good people like you avoid the devastating consequences of criminal charges. Today, we're going to be talking about spousal privilege and when the state can force your spouse to testify against you and when they can't. Before we get to that, we do have a free download for you. It's 5 things you should be doing right now if you've been arrested. If you'd like that, just click the link down in the description below and we'll send a copy of that right out to you. Normally, the state has the ability to force people to come in to testify at trial. They can issue a subpoena, which is a court order demanding that a person come in and testify. However, there are certain people that they can't usually get to come in and testify, and one of those is the defendant's spouse. So if you're charged with a crime, generally the state can't force your spouse to come in and testify against you. However, there are exceptions to this. One of those, and the main one that we see, is if you're being charged with a family violence case. If you're being charged with some sort of family violence case like an assault or something like that, then the state can force your spouse to come in and testify in that matter if they were a witness to this alleged family violence. Another instance, which is a lot less common, is if y'all weren't married at the time of the alleged crime. If y'all got married later on, you're just dating or just knew each other at the time, and your spouse was a potential witness, then they can subpoena your spouse in that situation also, although again, that's a lot less common. Another interesting thing about the spousal privilege is that the privilege belongs to your spouse. It doesn't belong to the defendant. So if you don't want your spouse to testify, but they still want to come in and testify against you, then they can definitely do that. So the privilege belongs to the spouse and not the defendant. I hope that this was helpful for you. If you have any questions about spousal privilege and whether or not the state can force your spouse to testify against you, feel free to give me a call. My phone number is 210-942-4997, or there's a link down in the description where you can schedule a free consultation with me. Just feel free to click on that link, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Or if you've got a case in San Antonio, I'd be happy to discuss that case with you and let you know how we may be able to help you out. Have a great day.